Hey guys, Squiggles here, bringing you a game on Slag Pits, one of the new maps. Slag Pits being superly duperly awesome, as most of the new maps are actually really more focused on macro play. Although, as you can see by the spawn points here, these guys are going to be fairly close, and they're introducing themselves before I got a chance to because I'm already off on a tangent. So let me get these intros out of the way. We have LunaRAZER up here, the Protoss in the top of the map, and he is going to be blue this game, and the red Zergy FXOmOOnGLaDe, actually FXO, but dang it, Fox is easier to say than FXOmOOn. FXO. Yeah, so FXOmOOnGLaDe, the red Zerg at the bottom of the map, and by bottom I mean side. As you can see here, this is bottom, this is side. Which hand was that, private pile? Which hand was that? Anyway, looks like Luna versus Razor, and they are going to be fairly good, I think. These guys. This is played on the. Let's make sure I don't lie here to your face. Played on the Korean server, I do believe. Yeah, Korean server, because I recognize FXOmOOnGLaDe anyway from the GSL. So Korea, and these guys are amazing as always. One thing I want to note right off the bat is this pylon placement. I love pylon placement. Unlike other RTSs, like I used to play Command & Conquer a lot, specifically Command & Conquer 3, or Age of Empires, or any games like that, where building placement doesn't matter so much, or you can just build walls everywhere. But in StarCraft 2, building placement is so super important, and this pylon is able to allow this gateway to be made right here at the ramp, and he can make a cybernetics core right here, or right here, or wherever he wants really, and then get a zealot and put it there and be totally fine, be totally safe against any run bys. So building placement so important in StarCraft 2. One of the little subtleties that I really like about the game. Okay, let's see. What can I talk about? We have a cybernetics core going down. Yay, cybernetics cores. Everybody cheer if you love a cybernetics core. I think Protoss would be pretty boring to watch if they didn't make a cyber core, because they could, in fact, only make zealots and probes. I would love if somebody sent me a replay of like a zealot probe attack that, you know, worked at a high level. That'd be quite funny. But anyway, back to the man. There's just okay. So I got to tell you, this is what I'm thinking right now as we see FXOmOOn getting a gas before pool build and gonna go for some speedlings and then getting an expansion up. And this probe is gonna do everything he can to deny that expansion. And by everything he can do, I mean running away like a whipped little girl, trying to not die with 1, 2, 3, 4 Zerglings in pursuit. And 4 Zerglings is the natural number that you want to have. Sometimes you can get away with 2, but just remember, for every 2 Zerglings you have, that's 1 less drone. And as Day9 says, and I keep on quoting him because he's so good and quite funny, but he finally figured out how to play Zerg, and he said this a while ago. This is what you do. You build drones, and then you build drones, and then you build drones, and then you build some drones, and then you build some drones, and then and it comes down to scouting, really. And then right when they move out, you build a whole bunch of units and just barely hold it off, and then you build some drones. So that's how you play Zerg, and if you actually are good at playing Zerg that way, you'll win a ton because your economy will be like double that of your opponent. So that's the little mentality there between the building drones and building drones. And as you can see here, he's building drones at a queen, so he can vomit larvae, so we can wait for it, build drones. Okay, so and second queen going down, that's good. So I want to say really quick that I am so hungry. I haven't eaten anything all day, and it's almost noon. And I have some, what is it, tangerine beef? Yeah, I have some Chinese food, some tangerine beef waiting for me in the fridge. All I have to do is reheat it and eat it, and I am so excited to eat it because I love Chinese food more than almost anything else in this world. You may think that's a little bit crazy to love food that much, but you know what? Screw it. It's Chinese food, and it's amazing and awesome. So I cannot wait to eat that food after I do these casts. But I was bad, and I went a couple of days without casting, so screw it. I'm going to do a ton of casts. I'm going to start uploading them and rendering them and all that good stuff that takes days and hours and lifetimes to do. And oh, the probe goes down. That's so sad. You know what? I bet that probe wanted to eat some Chinese food. Man, I want to eat some Chinese food. I want to eat some Chinese food so bad. Okay, so who do I want to win this game? LunaRAZER or FXOmOOnGLaDe? I don't know. Man, it's tough. But you know, I recognize FXOmOOnGLaDe from the GSL, and I don't, off the top of my head, recognize LunaRAZER. I could be getting flamed for this again. He's probably some incredibly famous guy, but I don't really recognize him. So FXOmOOnGLaDe, you need to make a whole bunch of Zerglings, kind of like so, and you need to run in and bust him and end the game right now. Wait, where's the actual? Oh, good luck busting that. But make that cancel. Get ahead economically. But please just win quickly so I can go eat Chinese food because I'm so hungry. And holy crap, oh man, I thought he was going to actually kill that. But he did force the cancel. Very, very good. So he looks like he lost 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't even look at the units lost tab. I just look at the blood splatters. And actually, so I'm going to say 4. He lost 4 Zerglings. Let's go to the units lost tab. He lost 7. Huh. Well, I'm just awful at life, apparently. I'll have to work on that. Okay, so we have FXOmOOnGLaDe, and it looks like he is going to be connecting his 2 bases with creep. Yay! That's really good. Every Zerg should do that. And since he's a professional StarCraft player, I would expect nothing less. It also looks like he is teching right now, and by teching I mean done. And he's going to be getting, ooh, burrow, sexy. And he's getting roaches, and he's getting their movement speed, and I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if he goes for tunneling claws, too. After that's done, because that is just so sexy. But right now it looks like we have a light contain, and by light contain I mean the Zerglings are running away, and the Protoss is getting up his second again, trying to get it up. That was a great job of canceling, or making him cancel right now, his second. And it looks like FXOmOOnGLaDe is taking a third the way Zerg do. Hey look, I'm Zerg, I'm just gonna, I don't know, take a third, get another expansion up because it's what I do. And it looks like, oh, cool. See, I don't really know slag pits that well. This is kind of cool. There's another avenue of attack if you respond here. I'm actually assuming that they have the same thing here. Is that not true? Am I totally off? I'm totally off. Okay, you can't do that here. But if you respond here, then you'd have another avenue of attack. But what he's going to do is he is going to kill these while he can. I mean, he has units. Why not use them? And it's going to be really hard to break that with all those force fields. So he's just going to make his reinforcement path quite easy by killing these destructible rocks. And yay, now he can run guys here if he needs to. And especially if the Protoss gets to, like, I don't know, here-ish. Wait, how would the Protoss even get here? Hey, there's a ramp right here. Sweet. So if the Protoss gets to here-ish, then he could just, like, bounce over here and kill this. But now the Zerg can reinforce without actually running past the Protoss and losing his entire army, which is not always a good thing. Although sometimes losing an army can be good if you're that confident, but really it's not. Okay, so FXOmOOnGLaDe, he has roaches, he has speedlings, and the roaches have 0-0, and the speedlings have 0-0. And let's check them before I make a total liar of myself. And it looks like Protoss is going to be getting a quick +1. And by quick, I mean 11 minutes. That's not bad. Oh, wow, look at that. Ooh, sexy. Look at this. Doesn't have a cannon in range, and doesn't have an observer out. You can see that the robotics is just now going out. And, oh, man, managing to kill... did he get that before +1 finished? He did. So managing to kill the Forge and doing it before he could put down a cannon or finish +1. So, wow, that was a great little attack right there. It's all these little subtle things, that really really can compound into just an overwhelming advantage. So we can see now, he's like, well, I did good. I stopped him from getting +1, didn't even get any cannons up or anything, and oh my goodness, how did I miss that? There was a Void Ray out. Oh my goodness. And this Void Ray is going to be oh so annoying, especially because you can't see me. Especially because there isn't a lot of anti-air out. And by not a lot of anti-air, I mean, you can do this, Queen. You got this. I wouldn't actually be surprised to see Hydra's coming out. And hey, look, Hydra's coming out. So he's going to be going Hydra Roach. Very strong unit composition for Zerg. Really popular during the beta, especially when roaches were 1 supply instead of 2 and had 2 armor instead of 1. Oh my goodness. And they shot... wait, did they shoot farther? No, I think they had a range of 3 then. But oh my goodness, they were just like cheap little tanks, and you didn't have to make any overlords, and and you get a couple of Hydras, and it was a sad, dark day for Protoss and Terran. But you know what? It has all been made better because the roaches have been hitting the nerf, or been hit in the face with the nerf bat about 5,000 times, and now they're just really good instead of stupidly overpoweredly good. And all you guys who play Zerg are gonna hate me because I'm a Terran player, so that's how I think.